Yo, what's up, man? It's your boy Tabius Tate. You know where you know me from. This episode 3 of the reality table. So stay tuned. You never know what you're gonna hear.
All right, this is episode 3 of the reality table. Let me brag about my guest real quick. Okay, I got my boy here. This is Tabius Tate. He was obviously on a reality show. That's why it's called the reality table. Loving hip hop. He's a songwriter. He's also an artist. He's wrote for Justin Bieber, Drake, Justin Bieber, Drake. We also got Kendrick Lamar. Who else, Tobias? Throw your sauce out there.
Trey Songz. We got a lot of people. We got Young Blue new single coming out with Nicki Minaj. We got a lot.
Yeah.
We just working.
We just working.
Space Jam.
Oh,
yeah. Kiki Wide. I mean,
the list goes on.
that church one. We just working.
Hey,
That's all we can do is work.
All right, we got Lealani back from season 2. She dated Eric on Put a Ring on It. So she's an 11-year esthetician. Tell me your jewels. Tell me what else you do.
Well, I'm an entrepreneur. I have a bathing suit line I've been working on, so check that out. And yeah, esthetician, please go to my Instagram so you can go to my link.
Okay. All right, next host we got Mr. Rick Butterford. Here's season 1 of Put a Ring on It. He was a dater. Retired professional basketball player. Go ahead and drop your jewels.
Hey, man, it is what it is, man. Played 10 years overseas, and now I'm just chilling.
Okay. Yeah. We got my next co-host. This is my guy right here. We fight. This is my boy Chika. He was on season 2 of Ready to Love. He was a dater. Their thing is totally different. Barber. Obviously retired professional basketball player as well. 7 foot. Might as well be. Go ahead and drop your jewels, Chika.
Jewels is simple now. Barbering's been like the past 20, but I recently started my own line for shea butter, and then we extended that to a clothing line as well under Afuanu. So by all means, check us out on Instagram at Afuanu, and you can always follow me at FlyShot ATL.
Pop it.
That's Chicago for you.
I'm talking about, we make it quick.
Okay, this is our last guest, Tynisha. She was on season 2 of Put a Ring on It. She dated Eric. She's obviously a content creator, entrepreneur. I'm going to let you drop your jewels. Go ahead.
Yes, my name is Tynisha Renee. As you said, I'm a content creator and influencer. I have my own YouTube channel called Tynisha Talks, and I love talking about anything related to Black people. So if you like intellectual conversation and vibes, check me out.
Okay.
I like that.
All right, we're just going to go ahead and recap this episode real quick. This was, I believe, episode 4. Let's just dive into what, it was kind of a lot. I'm going to take a seat back on this one. I'm going to actually revert my train of thought with this episode. So typically when we have these recaps, it's always us going after the dudes. I noticed that. But I'm going to actually rock with the guys on this episode. I think the women were very overdoing too much. Charlie, I think she used petty. If she used the word one more time, accountability. Well, we counted 10 times in one episode. I was like, yeah. And then my thing is this: we gotta take a step back this time. I think we need to dive deeper. And if you paid attention to each couple, every dude was like overly frustrated. Like, so what is it that these girls are actually doing to make these guys act like this? I think we need to go a little deeper. I understand that there's both, it's two to tango. But every episode we recap, we kind of like all on the guys' tail. From last week, the guys got to do better. But hold up, we're going to take a seat back and what the girls need to do, because I seen a little just too much over exaggeration with why you do this or accountability or like it was annoying. This week episode was annoying to me when it comes from the women perspective.
That was crazy. And honestly, I want to start with Shorty, because when she sat there, that just hit me so bad. When she sat there and said, he just like women that are out of his league. Why you talk about your man like that? Like, if I'm a man and I'm just feeling my woman just putting me down, of course I'm going to act crazy. That was messed up. I didn't like that.
No, for sure.
But so what do you think about that? The way that she say that?
I think personally, a lot of times, like with New Orleans and Shorty, we still got to go back to, I'm going to go back to episode 1, the screenshot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you left yourself open for her to say something like that. at the end of the day. Now, I'm not saying he is insecure or anything like that. I'm not going to say that. But, I know, G. I know. I'm trying to be politically correct right now. You know what I'm saying? But if we're going to give that raw Sister House is the reality table, I think he a little weak. You know what I'm saying? Because that phone game is, you go through my phone, I'm going to murder your shit. Oops. I mean, I'm just telling you, I'm just going to murder it. So don't go through mine. Respect mine. But when you go through somebody's phone and you screenshot they records, they bank records and stuff like that, I just think, fam, you suspect all over the board right now. So, you know, that's between them, though. They still together. They was rocking with each other, so shit.
I think the whole dynamic of that relationship is kind of weird to me because she, honestly, I'm being honest, because she acts like she wants to be with this man, but I watched in the beginning of the episode, she's talking about how Hollywood was so-called the man she prayed for, the man she's been praying about. Like,
but then you say no to the date.
Exactly.
You
And then,
gotta go.
exactly.
If
And
my woman says another guy is like the man of her dreams, and
you got to go.
what I'm gonna do with her? She's sparing me at that point. She's settling. I'm a settlement. I'm the settlement.
Before they went on the date, they was talking, and he was pretty much, I don't want to use the word begging, but like begging her to like let's be done with this. I want to be with you, and she's letting him know like, no, we need to go through this process. Like I need to see what's out here. Like if she's that hell bent on like dating other people,
Quit the show.
that's what I'm saying. Go
Will Jada, August.
Don't make yourself look crazy on TV trying to keep this woman that she don't want to be with you, but I understand because she's acting like she do, but the words don't match the actions at all.
I didn't like how she was talking to him. She was talking to him like he was a child.
I'm trying to
we
tell
need to
you.
do this, and I'm like,
But he a man. He'll take that. That's on him.
That's what I'm saying.
saying,
I don't get that.
She has
I don't
been-
get
Who
that.
pay the bills? Who wear the drawers?
She does.
See, that's why a lot of times taking the
You
back
can't play with
seat.
me like that.
Nah.
Alpha male, you can't really do
They
that.
have been on that mindset for a while because remember when she said that, oh, I moved to a different house and he was waiting on me, followed me, and then he found out what I was living. Like every time I try to break up with him, he does something, but
She look at him like a lapdog.
That's what I'm trying to say. He ain't going nowhere. Get in the purse.
I think she has a fair commitment.
I'm sorry.
I think it's an issue with fair commitment because if you're saying that Hollywood is the man of her dreams, but she said no to a date and she's staying with someone who obviously she feels like she's settling, there's some issue with commitment. I think that when you really are not set on being in a relationship, you'll go for people that you know you really don't have a true future with, and you're in this limbo. So that's just my observation with their dynamic.
Don't settle for me. Don't settle for
Some
me.
women like projects.
Oh, yeah.
I've heard that before.
Some women like projects, and she look like she like projects. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what I get from them. Like
Somebody she can build it.
she can build them up. She like build a man. She like build a bear man.
Yeah, build a man.
I think y'all missing something too. I'm gonna say this because even though that's all good and dandy, the man is clearly wants to be with her, right? 100%. So I think what we're not seeing because we all done a reality show, his part is not being told yet. I feel like that there's a lot that hasn't been said about why she's staying with him that we don't know about. Maybe he gave up, his dream to go be with her. We don't know that.
So she
because
feels bad?
I feel like they're putting a lot on her as far as what she feels and wants from the relationship. But when you hear Kenneth talk, he's so dramatic and everything. There's something that's not being said right now about as if this man is all this extra stuff to you and he don't know this and he don't know that, you talking to him like he a child, then my G, why are you with this man?
Why you stop dating Hollywood if he's the man of your dreams?
Not even that. Not even why you dating Hollywood, but why are you with this man?
Exactly, for
What if
real.
she insecure? I think she might be insecure. Like maybe Hollywood, she ain't on his level yet.
Exactly.
So she want to stay in her comfort zone. Women do that all the time. I had a woman. I tried to talk to a woman like, I worked my way up, bro. Like I used to work at Lowe's and Home Depot before I got into that light writing and everything, TV. So some women, they didn't want to build. They just wanted. They used to walk right past me. But when I got there, it's like now they want to holler. I don't want to talk to them, but it's like, you feel me? Like they insecure. Like they don't feel like they ready for me now, and they probably not.
That's valid.
You feel me? So
you settle with your whatever you got going on? What do you got?
I don't never settle. I be gone 24 hours. I got a little window. I don't never settle. I be out. Once it ain't reciprocated, I'm gone.
So, and it ain't hard to tell. It ain't hard to tell.
I rock with who rock with me. I don't do that chasing all that no more. A woman know what she want.
That's facts.
You feel me?
But I always tell a man never follow though. because there are a lot of men out here that because of their situation, they follow and put themselves in a situation that they know they're not going to win in, but you're going to stay with her until you get to where you, now what you building is at the end of the day is you going to build women we talk about as being resentful because you stayed with her to get to where you want to be. Now where you want to be, she ain't really who you wanted, but you good now, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And they go both ways though, you know what I'm saying? Like women do that nowadays, like for real. They act like they like you to get to where they want, then when they find somebody better, you know, but that's women, life.
Women and men. I say men do the same thing.
Yeah, I see. It's a two-way street.
Listen. This Atlanta, man. I think it's more capping on the man 70% than the women. And that's real.
Wait, you said
100%.
Men cap more than women?
I say that to say, like, I think there's a lot of guys out here who be acting like they this and that, and then when you get to see, they probably broke. They probably driving the Benz. They living with their homeboy, and they living in the guest room.
You ain't saying nothing.
Like, that's real.
That's
like,
Atlanta.
But this is, you know what I say to the flip side of that though, and not to get off the point though, but I gotta keep it 1,000 though. If you take away a lot of women's sugar daddies and cats that take care of things for them, then you'll find out really what level she really play on.
Yeah, I agree.
You know what I'm saying? When you're not getting that extra bill paid or that rent paid or this paid, now you got to do like a regular man would do and be out here working. Now we see what level you on. You know what I'm saying?
Let me ask y'all this question because guys like, you know, I'm not saying y'all in particular three, but since y'all the three up here, I'm going to say guys like you guys. You know, you keep going after these girls who are so pretty and this and that man who probably just brought them shoes, them Louis Vuitton shoes, and that person. But hold on, let me finish. But that's what you're attracted to first instead of the woman who got her shit together, instead of the woman who's some cases, I don't have kids, but raising a kid on her own and who's actually the person you probably should be invested in. But what you want to do, you want to go for the girl who got the chest. You want to go for the girl who got the BBL. You want to go for the girl who got her lace just put in. Like, come on, like, talk to me about that. Like, what are we talking about when it comes to that, Tobias? I'm going to ask you because you're in this life.
I've been shot down by the most average chicks. Like, I've been, you know, I put my ego to the side when I want to date. I don't care if she work at Walmart. But I didn't got swerved by some chicks who work at Walmart. Like, I'm like, what do you want me to do? So I might as well go chase the BBLs and all. I mean, I got swerved by a little shot at the cash register.
I get that, but the
I'm trying to
question
build
I'm
up.
asking y'all is why do, if y'all know this, just like you just made the comment, right? You know, paid for this, pay for that, then why do y'all constantly go for those type of women?
I go for those type of women. What I have to say is, I'm Generation X. I got a foot in old school and I got a foot in new school. You know what I'm saying? Like late 70s. You know what I'm saying? So for me, it's totally different. I'm just be honest with you. For me, it's totally different. Like I see the BBLs. You know what I'm saying? They look good when they done. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, when they done right, let's keep that. You know what I'm saying? It'll be 1,000. Some of y'all belly buttons be over here. You know what I'm saying? Some of that skin be pulled too tight on the right nipple. All type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? So right. But when you see it, it's. And I'll be honest, it took some years for me to get there. But that's just a facade. You know what I'm saying? She could look as good as she want to look. But if we can't be productive together and we can't build together, shorty, you a waste of time. You is a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? You can look as good as you want to, but one thing no man or no woman can ever get back is time. Time more valuable than money.
You hit her a couple times, you be like, okay, what do you do? What else can you cook? You can't even cook. You know how to make cereal?
We live in Atlanta. The ratio is so crazy.
Yeah,
I don't even really got to deal with you, but maybe 2 times.
And that
At the most.
At the most. That's me being, and I don't want to say me being generous, but just fast though.
The numbers work in our favor 100%.
I'm just trying to feel her question not being answered.
Right,
So help
thank
me
you.
understand.
Okay.
She's asking why the women who have all these qualities are being overlooked for the women who are like the Instagram models. So is it something where, like you said, where men are uncomfortable in their masculinity, so they're going for women that might be a little bit lower in terms of what they're bringing to the table? Or do you feel like women who are independent, are they too quote unquote masculine, where you feel like it brings that power struggle in the relationship?
I like how you talk though, so we're gonna talk real right now.
Okay, go
How
ahead.
I honestly feel is that a lot of women who are in a position of, as you say, I don't like to call them the alpha female type of thing, but they are very about their business. They're on top of their business. A lot of men don't like the simple fact that some women come to the table, and I hate the word table, some women come with their own. You know what I'm saying? And if you still building your own, that's one thing I tell people all the time. It doesn't matter if you're still building. If you're dealing with the person who is interested in you, most women I have talked to will say, I just need to know you doing something.
That's how I feel.
You know what I'm saying? I just need to know you doing something. Man, when it comes to a lot of men, they're ashamed of the something that they do. You know what I'm saying? So instead of admitting what you do, you put on a facade like, oh yeah, you know, I get money over here. That ain't even your car. That's your boy car. You know what I'm saying? You got to be confident in yourself, bro. Like my man said, he was like, yo, listen, when I first got here, I ain't gonna lie, I ain't had no gig. You know what I'm saying? Like when I first got here, I was the dude who went into the barbershop with the books, trying to sell the books and stuff, but you don't know my past. You know what I'm saying? You ain't know I was that dude that was in the mall standing there passing out flyers. You don't know my past. You're going to look at me for this now, but what you see now is because of what I did then. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I think at times when you try to talk to women, they're so direct. And a lot of times with men, it's not that we don't mind being direct, but you got to understand me first. Then, like Mario said last week, conversation ain't nothing without comprehension. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm talking to you and you not understanding where I'm coming from, why we talking?
Because it ain't genuine. It ain't genuine.
That is true, but then also when women come to you, like everybody's so used to the bullshit that you be like, oh fuck up. You're not gonna open up like you just open up.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you, like, I've been cutting hair for 20 years. I've been around character for 20 years. One thing I can smell is bullshit. I can smell bullshit. I know if you genuine when you talking to me. It's not even what you say. Your body language will tell me more than your words will ever tell me. So if your body language is you listening, and they'll tell you, if you open, like we talking right now, this is an open conversation because how I'm talking to you. But if I'm over here like this, you really believe me? Because my body not even facing you, but my head is. I ain't into you. And that's the same way I look at women when they talk to me. If you talking to me like this, yeah, you know, I appreciate you, but I'm cool. I'm cool. You ain't even paying me no mind. And that's what a lot of people don't realize when it comes to certain things is conversation is not difficult. But understanding a person at the end of the day is very, very hard when you don't have the ability to comprehend.
What I do like about that girl though, the girl who talking to New Orleans, shouted, I like the fact that she giving him an opportunity like to build. She ain't giving up on him. She ain't gave up on him yet. Even though the Hollywood dude may be the man, she really emotionally attached to dude, and she really got love for him. So she ain't, you know what I'm saying? Because think about it. One of your friends I tried to converse with, she seen, I'm buying her drinks and everything. She see Shaquille O'Neal, she ready to, come on, you really gonna play me like that? I know he got the bankroll, but come on, bro. I love Shaq. But me and Shaq, bro, come on. Me versus Shaquille O'Neal, you come on.
I feel you.
Light skinned nigga shit, bro. You feel me? Brown skinned nigga. You feel me? Me and him in between your shit, but you know. But it's like, come on, bro. You ain't fit to play me. I'm trying to dance with her and be like, okay, I want to take you out and stuff. But you see $100-200 million nigga come here, Shaquille O'Neal. Yo, Andy, you trying to dance with him? He don't want to dance with you. I'm trying to dance with you. What are you doing? Like, but I get it though. You know, a lot of women like the finished product though, man. It's crazy. Like, I don't like that. Like,
I always keep in mind though, you know what I'm saying, in a relationship, I was saying is that sometimes women do and men. So I'm not gonna say it. It seems like nowadays when we talk about being a man, we have to put a Band-Aid on it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, you're the reason why women are this way because you guys did this. But I don't believe that way. I don't believe that way. I believe that every man is different. So when you talking about a man, I feel as if you're a man, you should be able to speak in that direct manner as a man. I don't feel like I should put a band where, some brothers I don't want to speak like that because I don't know them. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to speak like that. That shit don't hold no weight to me at all. We all made mistakes. We all human.
Accountability.
Yeah, accountability.
That's the word, though. Accountability. But that's the word we run away from.
I get it, but I'm like, dang, you gotta tell this man accountability 11 times, 12 times in the same episode of my job. My dog don't.
She love Buddy though.
I'm not saying she don't, but I'm over it.
You don't respect her though.
Yeah, shout her
It's very immature, petty energy.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, so listen, while we on them, let's get on them. Let's get on that couple. We're gonna talk about Otis and Charlie. Okay. Y'all call them the light skinned couple. We call them Karl Malone. Fitness and all this.
This is toxic both ways.
Mm-hmm.
Like the way that he talks to her, and then when he's calm, then she talks to him
and the way
the
she
same way.
Him.
Yes,
it be both ways. I see both.
Yeah, it's both ways. First with the salmon, I didn't like that, and now see her color is treating him the way that. And I was like,
No, first, I ain't gonna lie. Based off last week, I was like, dang, why Otis treat her like that? Like, he rude as fuck. You know what I'm saying? But then when I saw this week, I was like, I could see the little thing would get under my skin if I was him, if I was the opposite sex, whatever, him. Like, why you, bruh? And then if you notice what he said in the car, he said something about, so we gonna tell the truth, or we gonna tell the truth, or we gonna keep doing whatever is going on. But I think that with that couple, I think there was some pettiness on both they sides with this episode. So this episode, he brings the girl back, cool, whatever. But then you go on a date and yoga, whatever they was doing, stretching, whatever, and you go try to give her a kiss, and your date is over there. But then at the same time, you being petty and say, that's what women do. And say, don't touch me, go wash your hands, because he was with her, because he played her on the episode when he said, go take a shower. So it's like, what did y'all, if y'all got to do all this petty, like, why y'all even here? Because it looked like y'all can't stand each other. It looked like if y'all do get married, it'll probably last about 2-3 years, and y'all going to get a divorce. You know what I'm saying?
Are these real relationships?
These obviously are real relationships.
I just be asking, because at the end of the day, like, if they're real relationships, like you said a minute ago, we don't really know what underlying stuff they had going on before they got on the show. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like Gia said, you know what I'm saying? He might have been there he might have been the one who was holding her down for a minute, and now he followed her dreams, and now it just so happened that her dreams are blossoming at the same time she gets on
That's
TV.
How I feel about Shorty Mac.
You know what I'm saying? Timing be crazy, bruh.
Yeah, time is a mug.
Timing be crazy.
So what y'all think about that couple, though?
I don't think that's a match at all. Because if I have to have a drink just to be able to listen what my partner is telling me, like, who want to do that every day? I might just bring the tequila out, or so let me see if I can listen to this man. Like, no.
But like you said, they probably was on their way out, and we need y'all on the show, so they gonna make it work for the show.
Why you think that?
They are not compatible.
I say that all the time. But the bankroll, people make it work.
Opportunity, it's an opportunity.
It's TV.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we got to be thorough about that. We know a lot of people who got on TV because of nobody wants to admit it, but opportunity. Right, but nobody likes to say that though. Like, yo, it was a good opportunity for me.
Right now.
I meet people all the time, be like,
opportunity.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It was an opportunity.
I hear y'all. I mean, I'm just saying this because regardless of what the optics are, that wasn't my situation. And when Clown went to the gram and made it like it was, this is what we agreed to. That's some bullshit. You know, I'm not gonna go on national television and fuck who he is. I'm not gonna put myself out there. People know me. I'm a retired professional basketball player. I played 6 years overseas. I got a resume. I don't need no goddamn that guy. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just making a point to say, for me, it wasn't no opportunity. For me, it was figuring this stuff out, and at the same time, let's get your music going back. Let's figure that out. You know what I'm saying?
You was on that build.
I was up to the build and figure our stuff out. And let's be real, we didn't need the show to figure our stuff out. No. You know what I'm saying? But when the opportunity came, but we were in a situation. We were together. Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Opportunity.
But we were, you know, together. But I'm just making a point to say, like, I don't see none of these couples, regardless of what y'all think, regardless of what really happens, going on television with someone that they not really somewhat invested in for this opportunity. When this ain't marriage boot camp, bro. This is put a ring on.
The relationships are real, but there is something that they are looking.
But I just feel like I get real offended when that word comes out, because not that, but just the fact that, you know, some people do certain things. I will agree. I know people who do certain things. I just know for myself that wasn't the case. And then I'm going back to say, let's keep it all the way 100. Because they do vet these people out, and they do make sure that they're together. So that's the part that the people don't know. Y'all don't know. They actually do their homework, and they contact these folks, and they contact 3 or 4 references, and they do all this extra.
It's a long process.
Yeah, it's a long process. People are not just getting, we want you because you're in this group, or we want, not for this show. Now these other shows, Love and Hip Hop, I can't speak on that. I can't speak, and I can speak on Ready to Love because their process is totally different. It's singles getting to know each other to see if they're compatible and they get together. Ours is 3 couples going on dates, deciding if they're gonna put a ring on it or not. And then the daters are, you know, obviously the optics of, you know, how far is the temptation. Love and Hip Hop, they're real, but at the same time, how much is scripted? You know what I'm saying? You dealing with this, but I'm saying all this to say, like, Yeah, he like, I know. Right. But I'm saying all this to say, like,
I'm going back. I don't know what y'all talk about. I got to go back.
Right. So y'all, so basically the second couple y'all over them.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna dive deep into the third couple before we get into the next couple. Third couple, we're gonna talk about That's his favorite. Alfonso, and Shay. So I'm just gonna go to you. What do you think about them?
That whole scene where they was arguing on the date, the two women.
Just the whole thing, whatever you
No, I'm saying that's what I'm prefacing. In that moment, I realized that he doesn't respect her as a man, because my man would never let me argue back and forth with a woman like that and not come in between it. So I feel like to me, I don't think that he takes her seriously. I think that he's flattered by the attention. He gets flattered by the attention that he gets from her. Like when she was crying about the fact that he was about to go on a date, he was smiling. Why are you smiling when she's crying?
I think that's his character though. The man laughs every episode, right?
Especially on TV.
He do.
The man laughs every episode.
Okay, but at what point do you stop doing that though? Like the first episode, okay, maybe you getting used to the cameras, you might be nervous, but it's like I really feel like either he just doesn't take things seriously as a way of coping, like they said on the episode, or he really isn't taking her seriously enough.
He's comfortable. Oh yeah, and she ain't going nowhere.
I don't think that he quite has the pressure to change, because she's not giving him an ultimatum. You change or I'm gone. I don't get that vibe from the conversations that I've seen in that episode.
You believe in ultimatums?
I think you do have to have ultimatums. Marriage is definitely one of the ultimatums that you should have.
Where's she going?
That's what I'm saying.
Did you see his bracelet?
This is what when she said the what's
Before we
name?
go down that road, it's my cousin. She got her own bread. So
Time out.
Family ain't off limits.
That's your cousin.
Family ain't off limits. Yo, family ain't off limits.
She got her own bread. So
We're not saying
We're
not saying because bro, I'm never saying nothing like that though. But what I'm saying is when she said that man pulled out some money and gave it to another chick, and you still with him, man, going on, man.
When he also confirmed, because y'all was doing the most too.
We weren't doing the most.
Listen, he confirmed that they were just literally starting to date at the time.
That's still disrespectful.
I'm not saying that's right. I'm telling you, I would never. No, I'm not saying. I'm saying that's not where they are now. They weren't in this union to where they're talking about marriage, where they first started dating. Somebody you probably dated a first week, you ain't take them serious until you got to know them, right?
You ain't gonna walk up to me and
walk up at me for
a date, and I'm gonna get to you.
And I'm gonna skin you down while she right here.
Well, I'm just gonna shut the fuck up.
Well, that's just the kind of person that he is.
But he just don't respect her. She ain't going nowhere.
No, but come on. If they just started dating, if I'm with you, the second date, and a girl come to you asking for money, why am I to say anything?
You need to be worried. If I be like, hey, hold on.
No, at the moment, I'm like, I might not see him again after that date, but at the
what's your
moment,
number? I need to call you. You gonna let me do all that? I like.
No, what I'm saying, like, I'm not invested in you that hard that I'm gonna be like, it's gonna be a red flag for me not to talk to you again.
But clearly she kept talking to him because they're here now.
Yeah, she ain't care.
She don't care.
It's only gonna get worse.
I'm saying, not to say, listen, there are people who have their own money, but what's better, spending somebody else's money or spending your money?
Exactly. I don't need no help spending mine though.
No, it's not, man. It's facts. What you talking about, man?
Do something.
That's real. What you talking about?
I don't need no help spending my money.
Nah, I don't need no help.
I don't need help. 50 cents. I'm good. I need no help spending mine.
I
I need to spend my own. I want to spend my own.
Money all the time, man. And I want to say we live in a city where women do have very good jobs and they pay very well. But what's better? Saving your money in your bank account, adding another bank account, and using this man's money at the same time. We're not saying you.
I know, I'm with you, but I'm
just saying.
I can't think like that.
Prenups.
Yeah.
Something that you need to have.
If I meet you right now in this stage of life,
Or you can prenup all day.
I'm not gonna get my money.
I mean, if you marry a person, you know that person enough.
Not enough to avoid getting the prenup.
You know how many girls play games out here? You don't watch the movies? You see that movie where that girl, she was a different person, and with every nigga she met, she was a different person, and they fell in love. Each one of them was.
You saw that movie with Ben Affleck when a girl was somebody different?
Yeah,
that one. That's crazy, bro.
Prenup, baby.
What movie is that?
All right, what is that?
I forgot the name of it.
I know exactly.
Every dude watch them with the
I know exactly what he talking about.
If I hit the lottery today,
Hulu.
100, 200 million, you talking about? You get half if you leave. Bye. What are you talking about? You're not getting nothing.
It was a dub.
So what else we think about this couple? Because we haven't talked much about it.
I'm just being honest.
They're
I
good
think
for TV.
They good for TV.
Yeah, they real talk. They
Yeah.
good for TV though. Real talk.
Because
Because we know
the way your cousin,
we so scared you gonna
Make
shoot
your
us
own
when we say
opinion.
something about your cousin.
Yeah.
the way your cousin acted when that dude came in on his date,
Yeah.
that was intense.
See, I'm telling you.
She showed her ass.
She
So
saw
wait, so
the
y'all think- wait, let's
opportunity
take a-
of her losing her perks going out the door.
So
showed
Tom,
her
so
ass.
Gotta
wait,
protect
Tom.
what's
So we
wrong.
talking about the double date.
Yes.
What do you feel like?
Me and you was talking. We was watching the episode. He thought that your cousin was very comfortable on her date, having fun, kikiing, having a great time. Wipe my mouth when take the shot,
So he
all
came
type of
in.
stuff. Soon as he came in, her whole energy changed. She couldn't focus on the guy from New York. I don't know his name, the dater. That was his first date with her. She couldn't focus on him at all no more. It was over with.
So-
Then she showed her ass. You watched
So
the
you think
same
she?
episode
You
I
think
watched.
she was disrespectful?
Yes.
Yeah.
100%.
Now the other girl definitely came in sideways.
I'm with you.
But I would never give a woman the satisfaction of act the way that she did. Like I'm gonna keep it cute and classy. Not saying she's not classy. That's your cousin. But I'm gonna keep it cute. I'm gonna keep it cute, and like he's probably gonna be bothered by the fact that I'm so unbothered. That's the way I would have handled that situation.
That's how he
Your
won.
cousin lost.
She has a name, and her name is Shay.
Shay
We
lost.
calling her your cousin.
call your
If we
cousin
calling
your
dude Carl Malone, that's your cousin.
Yeah, she lost though.
That's fair. That's fair.
She got crazy with
I
that
felt like
bankroll walk,
I
man.
felt like I felt like that lady was real rude, so she was going to act however she going.
But why are you focused across the
When
table?
did she get rude though?
Okay, yes, but you have to take into consideration that was just a small clip. We don't know what happened.
We all know
That's
how
Come on, that's why y'all are here.
Listen,
That's why y'all are here.
but we can only go off. Listen, we like
Come on,
people
man, you're not a
TV.
regular consumer. You're not a regular consumer. You know what's going on.
Yeah.
We only talk about what we saw.
Oh, here we go.
They don't care about our story.
Yeah,
So
exactly.
I don't care about their story.
I ain't losing Shay on the basketball court. They think I lost to Shay and the horse. Man, we talking about what we saw.
Yeah.
We can't talk about the unseen, unscripted. We
He
don't-
just dropped some news for
I
y'all.
apologize. I apologize, but hey, it is what it is. Talk about what we saw. She acted her ass. She seen that, like you said, she seen that bankroll having a good time with somebody else.
Hey, bro, and she know how it be. We go out to eat. We probably gonna go hit the club, have some drinks
Absolutely.
after this. I catch
Yeah.
you when I get home.
And we not we not undermining Rick Ross at all. We just saying that that's what your.
I'm not approving this.
Hey man, hey, if you knew better, you do better.
I mean, I would agree with that. I think she most definitely overreacted on the double date. I will say that, and I also will say that I think that that's all I'm gonna say.
Respectfully,
But I think, if she knew she was in the driver's seat, she wouldn't have acted that way.
I don't agree with that because I think she is in the driver's seat.
she's
Stop,
not.
man. Stop, man.
Y'all
Stop.
talking wait,
Stop.
when I say driver's seat, I'm talking about you're talking about financially. I'm talking about period as a
No, I'm
person.
not
talking about
talking
the relationship.
financially. I'm talking
I'm talking
I
relationship.
think she's in the driver's seat in the relationship.
Nah,
She's
man,
crying and
nah.
he's laughing.
He just laughs. That's what he does.
No.
He said laugh like shit like
Like you're not going nowhere.
Like, I wish we could go back when he was sitting at the table. When he was sitting at the table and she was going off, he was like,
Yeah.
that's all he kept doing.
Flattered by it.
He should have got up and told this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He could have.
That's
You know what?
smart girl
I ain't
like
gonna
that.
interrupt this. You know what? We'll talk. I'll go ahead and take my date and we'll leave and go somewhere else. But daddy, if that's my woman, depending on how I know what me and my woman got going on, like you said, they vested. If I know my woman for real, you know what? Let's go. We ain't even gotta have this double date. Let's go.
The male dater did more in diffusing that confrontation than
her dude.
Than the dude.
He absolutely.
That's
does.
embarrassing.
he really like her.
He really like her
You
though.
gonna get another date though?
Okay, so
Look at
let
that
me,
bankroll.
just, let me just ask y'all
Bankroll,
this.
shut it off.
Which couple do y'all relate to the most? You. I'm gonna go with you first.
I
Who's
ain't
your
been in a
favorite
relationship
couple?
so long. No.
Okay, who was your favorite couple out of the three?
Oh,
I like the New Orleans situation.
Why?
Just because she like really invested in, like she really like him.
So
she
you
really
going-
loves
so
him.
you pulling for them?
I'm pulling for him.
Okay.
I'm
Lealani?
pulling for Shay. Yeah, I just like her story, and that it's just so messed up that she's not able. It's just real. She's not able to
I
meet
ain't
the
saying
family.
she a gold digger, but she ain't moving.
She's not.
You got plug or something.
Yo.
Stupid.
No, yeah, I like him, and he's not a bad person. So I'm looking forward to the future episodes to see how that unravels.
I'm gonna go to New Orleans and what's her name? What's her name? Shawty. I'm gonna go with them. I just wish that New Orleans would kind of man up a little more. Like, I clearly he really loves the girl, but don't compromise your manhood for this woman on national TV, bro. Like, be a man, bro. If she, I'm telling you, bro, because this is what we see. I don't know you. I never met you before, but how you look on TV, bro, like, show her you the man, bro. If she is acting like she wants to go through this process and date other people, then let her. You don't got to beg for her to be with you, bro. Like, if she wants to go, go. There's plenty of women out here. I said on the last one, there's plenty of women out here. Don't compromise your manhood for nobody, man.
I'm gonna agree. I think the couple I choose to tune into every week is New Orleans, Kenny and Shorty Mac, because you really never know what's gonna happen with them every week. It's like something gonna happen. Like something gonna spin. The way they just be acting and she be belittling. I just feel like he gonna snap one day and just go to hell off. I don't know, but he seemed like he gonna do that. What about you?
I'm going with them too. I like them. I think they both love each other. You can see it because, like, when I look at the couples when they all sit together, they the only couple really that be underneath each other. Like every single time they sat down, and I can't say they ain't doing it for the cameras, but it was just something about them. They made me laugh when they got in the car because that's something like real talk. I've been in a relationship about, yo, at least you want us acting a fool this week. You know what I'm saying? Like that's real right there, though. I like them.
Yeah, I feel the same. I think out of every dynamic that I've seen, theirs seems the most genuine. But I also can relate to the self-sabotage, the having the man who fits every checklist but still picking somebody else. So I'm interested to know her story, what causes her to move in that way. And I want to hear more from him, like you said. Like there's something that happened with him where he's not as masculine and why he's accepting that type of treatment. So I think that they have a lot of substance.
Not even just why he's accepting it, why she's allowing it too, and why she's talking to him like there's something
Right,
going on.
exactly. So there's something going on with her. I think there's a connection between her. Again, she has a perfect man in front of her, but she's choosing to go with someone who she can build up. Like I think that there's something a little bit more layered there.
I also think that I thought it was wild that he didn't bring Mia Asia back on the episode. Yeah, because he vibed with her.
I think he really does show you.
He
like,
do.
I think
It's
he's
clear.
going to enjoy the process they going through, or you know what I'm saying, everything they going through right here. But truly, you can look at that man though, like real talk. You just certain things, and I ain't saying I could be wrong. He doing it for the camera or whatever. But when he be talking to her and stuff, like he talks differently to her than the rest of them talk to their girl.
Shawty might be a freak too though.
Shorty about 4 feet tall. You can throw her up and catch her.
She probably in there. But y'all know, bro. Y'all got no shout. Hey, she get that. Boy, it's hard. Hey, man, I done had to pay a phone bill that was all. Hey, you thought you cut this phone off? No, I done paid the bill. Shawty probably got that work.
All right, well, this is episode 3 of the recap of season 3 of Put a Ring on It. I want to thank my guests, Tabius, Lealani, Rick, Chika, and Tynisha for coming on board. So I appreciate y'all, and that's it.
Love.
Bring love back.